fraud is the State Department's reasoning for taking a closer look at these birth documents. More on that in a second, but immigration lawyers, this came to light because they started reporting a big increase, a large spike in the number of clients that were coming to them saying that their U.S. passports had been called into question, despite having a U.S. birth certificate and despite being classified as a U.S. citizen their whole lives.
I don't think they have changed their policies, but obviously there has been a change. Where, it's hard to tell, because how can you issue one the first time without a problem, and then the second time, when they go to renew, now there's a problem.
It's also hard to tell because the numbers are tough to gauge. The State Department doesn't release stats when it comes to passport fraud investigations for security reasons. So there are some reports of people being stuck in Mexico, their passports allegedly revoked when trying to re-enter the U.S., or even some cases of people being detained at immigration detention centers. However, the U.S. State Department pushing back on many of these reports, saying fraudulent birth documents were once prevalent. In a statement, Heather Nauert, a spokesperson for the State Department, says this is an irresponsible attempt to create division and stoke fear among American citizens while attempting to inflame tensions over immigration. Under the Trump administration, domestic passport denials for so-called midwife cases are at a 6-year low. The midwife is important to mention because midwives and physicians down along the Texas-Mexico border were accused in the past of creating fraudulent birth documents. And so that's why they're speaking to midwives there. And the State Department says anyone that was involved or delivered by one of these physicians that's under review, they're taking a closer look at those cases.